Hi, I'm Dr. Gary Bradley, and I'm so pleased to be your instructor for EDSC 333, Middle Level and Secondary Adolescent Development. This is a course that has been taught at USC Upstate for about 5 years because prior to this, we have had a course that was a womb to tomb course for human development, but the need was seen that we would have a course that would be for middle level and secondary. And basically, this course is going to be covering ages 11 to 18 or 8 to 18, and I'm so pleased to be teaching this course with you. I was the first instructor to teach this course way back when it was first introduced 5 years ago, and I'm pleased to be your instructor for this summer. There are lots of good things that this course is going to cover. It will give you the information that you will need to be able to understand the mental and the physical development, the social development, the psychological development that your students are going to be going through in middle level and secondary. Probably no other time in the development of humans is there as much change as in middle level and secondary. So this will give you the tools to be an effective teacher, to better understand your students, and it's also going to give you some important information as you take your PLT test for your license. It will give you the information that you will need to be very successful in that test as well, and I will outline some things that I want you to be very aware of as you go into this test, as you are preparing for the test. Well, let's get started, and first of all, welcome. Glad to see you. Please give me a call, email, text, and I'm happy to respond. I know that this is an online environment, and sometimes that can be a little tricky, but there's all kinds of electronic communication that is open to us, and so if you have any questions or anything that you're not sure about or anything that you want clarification on, don't hesitate at all to contact me. I'm happy to help. Let's take a look now at some Blackboard navigation. You've already gotten to the home screen and you've clicked on the start here, and that's where you've got this video. And what I want to do next is I want to show you these buttons here on the on the left side. The course information has your start here and your syllabus, and that's just your home screen and where you go when the program when Blackboard first starts up. The course modules, those are the 9 modules for this course. And those modules will be here, and you can click through those. And I have module up 1 ready to go, and the other modules will soon follow. So check through here. This is where you're going to be doing your 9 modules. And your modules will help guide you through each piece of the course. I will outline the times that these modules are due, the things that are incorporated in those things, as well as each component of the course will be outlined in those 9 modules. Now we only have 4 weeks, the July 4 to August 4, July 5 to August 4, so it's a very short amount of time. And usually I teach this course over an entire 15-week semester, so it's super concentrated. Usually the 15 hours, we meet 3 hours for each one of those 15 sections, so that's 45 hours just of face-to-face class time, plus the outside reading and the homework, which is supposed to be somewhere around 3 hours. So there's a lot of time that goes into a semester course, so you should expect that during this 4 weeks it's going to be super concentrated. So set yourself aside some time so that you can feel good about this course, because we're covering a lot of content. Okay, the assignments. This is where you're going to post your assignments. Here, Module 1 assignment is ready for you to post, and I'll talk more about each one of the modules. In fact, I'm going to be doing a short video for each one of those modules. There's also going to be some opportunities for us to discuss with each other, to share with each other what our thoughts are on nature versus nurture, and we'll give the opportunity to comment on each other. And so you can see in discussion board, there are several feeds, several forums that I would like you to respond to. And within each one of the modules, modules 1 through 9, I will say go to discussion board and leave your response and discussion question, whichever. So the modules will help guide you, but when I'm saying go back to the discussion button on Blackboard and leave a response there, this is so that everybody can see what you're doing. When you turn in your modules 1 through 9, you're just turning those into me, and I can see those. And that's good, and I will give you feedback on those. But I think that we get the opportunity, as we have the opportunity to learn from each other, to hear what other people in the class are saying, that's a valuable learning resource too. And that's what the discussion button here is for. Assignment details. There are 3 major assignments in this course, and this will give you some additional information, some examples, some more details about what I'm looking for and resources that you can access to put your projects together. So this is just to help you, assignment details. There is a midterm and there is a final. I will be instructing you within the modules when to click on these. Basically, it's 2.5 hours, and within that 2.5 hours, you're going to take and complete those two exams, the midterm and the final. The tools is just a way to take a look at all the things that Blackboard can do to help you. And of course, there's the help button there as well. And so that's it. That's very straightforward. I've tried to make the online section be very easy. But if you have some questions, again, gbradley@uscupstate.edu or 864-503-5570. Those are the quickest ways to get in contact with me. I'm on my email every day. So contact me. I'm happy to help. Okay, well, let's take a look now at our syllabus. The syllabus, of course, is on your landing page, your home page, the course information page. And when you click on it, it should be right there as a download. Oh, there it is. Opening, and let's begin. Okay. All your information is there, my contact information, my office, and that is something that you can look at your leisure. The conceptual framework is right here. You can take a look through those. Those are the conceptual frameworks of all of our courses here at USC Upstate, and I will let you read through that framework and philosophy and theoretical underpinnings. This is the course for learning and motivation patterns of social, emotional, physical, intellectual development of our students, our future students, and as they relate to teaching adolescent learners or grades 6 to 12. Okay, yeah, it says ages 8 to 18, and that's true, but mostly we're going to be focusing on ages 11, and even it can go up to the early 20s, to 22. The course textbook is the Rice and Dolgin, and it is the 13th edition, and that is available at the bookstore or it's available online. There are other resources, and those other resources are going to be, I'm going to put those online, and all you'll need to do is click on those, and it's very easy. And I think I've got my, oh yeah, here it is. This is the textbook that we're going to be using, and it's one of my favorites. You can tell by the all the things that this has been gone through. I've enjoyed reading this textbook, and there's a lot of good information that will be able to help you in your future classrooms and passing your PLT. Okay, we talked a little bit about the course of goals and objectives. It's an understanding of the diverse theories of developmental psychology, and there's more than one. There's theories that were developed that relate to nature, biology, and there are educational theories that are developmental theories relating to the development of humans as nurture, as society, as watching by learning. So those types of things those theories are going to be expanded upon in this course. And I would like to just take us straight here to the bottom, reflective skills regarding the implication of development relative to education. How do we take all this great knowledge, all these great theories, and put them to use as teachers? That's the important thing here. And that's what I'm going to be talking quite a bit about. And it's what our assignments are going to be focused on as well. All right. Course policies. Of course, plagiarism is something to be avoided at all costs. Do not use other people's work to copy and paste. Number one, you're cheating yourself. You won't have that information to draw upon when you need it for the test. So do your own work. Use yourself as your best resource, and to move forward on the ideas that it's your class. You're taking ownership of your class. You're not taking from somebody else. Yes, all these things are in here. Failure to appropriately cite sources. That's very important. If you're going to cite something, great. That's what we do, but we need to cite those things. You can't just put it down there as your own words if you've borrowed them from somebody else. If you've borrowed them, do cite them correctly. Okay. The honor code, yes, you will not pass the class, and it could be an X on your grade as well. All right, attendance. Good news. This is all online, so you don't have to worry about attendance, but you do need to complete your assignments on time. Disabilities, if you have some additional considerations that need to be made, please contact Disability Services, and Disability Services will contact me, whether that's extra time for exam or extra time for assignments or whatever it is that you're looking to get an exception for. Go through Disability Services, and they come to me, and they ask me to do these things. Okay. Let's see, where are we at? Yes. Technical requirements. If you can access Blackboard, you can do this class. There's also going to be some additional things that I'm asking you to do because this is a technology intensive course. And because of that, there's going to be some things that I'm going to want you to explore and do something new with. If you've used some of these programs before, great, then you're a techie, and that's wonderful. However, because the nature of education is always changing, we want to use technology so that we can maximize our educational potential. And that's what I want us to get started with using here in this course. There's a Blend Space project. Blend Space is an online resource used for presentation and alternative format presentation, whether you're using a Screencast-O-Matic, a Powtoon, a VoiceThread, a Prezi. These are some good things to use in addition to, of course, the standard PowerPoint. All right, take a look at the course requirements. Modules 1 through 9 is 25% of the course. The case study that you're going to be doing is 10% of the course. Your exams, there are 2 of them. Those will be a total of 25% of the course. The research project via Blend Space is 15%. The journals and discussions that you're going to be doing on Blackboard, those are 10%. And your learning theory presentation is 15%. And that's a total of 100% for this course. Okay, I'm going to be talking a lot more about each one of these projects coming up within the modules. So just a 5,000-foot view, you're going to do a case study where you're going to look at the growth and development of a student ages 8 to 18. And you're going to choose a child for that study. Talk with me if you need some extra help in finding somebody. But anyone who's not an immediate family member, that is brother, sister, stepbrother, stepsister, I would like you to, anybody besides your immediate family, you can choose to be a case study candidate. And then we'll go through these components, and basically you're going to develop a 1,500 word summary on Blackboard describing your observations in the terms of the 4 domains: cognitive, social, emotional, physical, and language. And I have some guiding questions that will help you perform these interviews, because you're going to be interviewing the parent and you're going to be interviewing your candidate, and then you're going to be taking all that information and putting that into a 1,500-word summary and citing how the things that you're observing is reflective of one of the educational theorists. Okay, the rubric is in there too, and you can check that out. Examinations, we'll talk more about that. Basically, the first examination is a lot more multiple choice. The final examination is a lot more short answer essay. The research project. The research project is going to be based on an educational theorist. It's just so important that I want to give you an opportunity to delve deeper than just what the textbook has. And so you'll be doing a topic on that. And it's going to be something that your colleagues will be able to go through as well and see the educational research that you've put in, whether that's web pages, whether that's videos, whether that's the resources that you've used. This will be part of your research project on your educational theorist. And there is a rubric there as well. Your reflective journals, there are going to be 4 questions for those, and those are going to be about a 400-word reply, 400-word reflection. And this is a lot more about what your own personal experience is. This is not something as much as you would have to cite for your research project, but there's going to be a few times where I would like you to cite just a few of the educational theorists that we have learned about, but it's not nearly, it's a much more reflective of your own personal experience in growing up and in observing others and how they're growing through adolescent and middle level. Learning theory presentation. This is going to be one of your major projects, and the guidelines are right here. And I think these 3 projects are going to give you the opportunity to get deeper into the subject of middle level and secondary adolescent human development, and it'll give you the tools to be very effective for your PLT as well. All right, late assignments. They're penalized 10% a day. No assignments will be accepted after 1 week. If you have a exception you would like me to consider, I'm open to considering those requests. However, I always have the option to say no. This is something that I feel is not excusable. I can't excuse. However, I will consider all requests and have you and talk with you about those and see where we're at. Otherwise, the assignments need to be turned in on time. The course grade, you can see those. It's a 10-point grade scale, very straightforward. And here is a very important page. This is our Summer C schedule for 2017. It has the assignment date and the due date. So here's the assignment date, here's the due date. The assignment date and the due date. The assignment date and the due date. And basically, we will go through all 9 modules. And here are the assignments. I've outlined these on the side. And the ones in bold are the ones that are the bigger assignments, the ones that are going to likely take more of your time. Okay, and we can see each one of the 9 modules, and we move here to August 4, where we will be submitting our final examination before 11:59 p.m. August 4. And that's the syllabus, and that's the close. Thank you so much for participating in this course. I'm looking forward to working with you. This is going to be a great course. I think this is a very valuable book, and I think it's something that you're going to enjoy and give you great tools as you go through your professional career as a teacher, as you go through your courses to coming on for your methods courses and your other courses, as well as for successfully passing that PLT course, that PLT test when you are ready, you've completed your courses and you're ready to take that exam. Class, I'm looking forward to working with you, and please give me a call 864-503-5570 if you have any questions, or an email gbradley@uscupstate.edu. Looking forward to working with you on this course. Have a great day.